Guess who's back?
You're now listening to Unapologetic, the podcast, with your two hosts, Trey and Reg, discussing any and everything unfiltered.
What up, good people? Welcome back to another episode of Unapologetic, the podcast. Y'all know who it is? Excuse me. Favorite two your favorite two Aries and your favorite two North Carolinians.
Yes, indeed.
Y'all know what it is. Big Dre, Big Reg, we back for another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in and welcome back. What's up with you, my man?
Well, I'm cooling, man. Happy for it to be Friday, dog.
Yeah.
Happy for it to be Friday, man. Week wasn't too bad. Just ready to. I was over it, right?
Yeah.
Today, the crap happened today at work, man. That caused me to stay over longer than what I needed to. Shoot, the worst, man.
Yeah.
So,
Be ready to power down.
excuse me. Yeah. I was definitely ready to power down.
Right.
I could have powered down probably about 3.5 to 4 hours earlier than what
Right.
I did, but due to this new motherfucker smelling itself, you know how it go.
Yeah. Sometimes, man, it's just like putting a uniform on, just like that battery be at 100, and as soon as you slide them boots on, you feel like your shit is at 71 or something.
Automatic.
Yeah.
Come in the game, orange, circle orange.
Yeah. Yeah. By the time your shit like ask you, do you want to go in low power mode or something?
What?
Yeah.
Like go to video game, you have a goddamn snowflake icon, bro.
Yeah. They cold as hell. I feel you, man. Even though, you know, I don't do a lot of stuff throughout the week, I be happy when the weekends come too, because I feel like I don't know, maybe it's kind of like instilled, you know, from the military or whatever, but like, well, being that, you know, businesses are mainly open Monday through, you know, Friday, anytime I got to conduct something or do something, it's still, you know, within those confines. So when the weekend comes, it's kind of like, okay, I can just sit back. I ain't got to get up to do this. I ain't got to do it. And, you know, that's when I take my breaks too. Like those are my non-gym days. So, you know, the weekend's kind of a rest day to me too. But, you know, I've been slacking a little lately, but I'm gonna get back on it. But yeah, man, I'm just trying to set up some things, you know, see what's going on for the holidays, trying to get my my daughters down here, you know, so we can do the family thing for Thanksgiving and see what I'm trying to see which holiday, you know, I can't get them to do both, you know. Gotta share time. So
Right, that's true. That's real.
Pick one of them holidays and see how it goes from there, man. But I'm kind of excited about that, trying to see where everything goes from there. And that's basically it, man. Got to hang out with my mom, and man, I swear it's kind of like I feel like we like a comedy show. Every time we together, I just laugh because I don't know, man. Well, you know, you your mom's only son, so she probably protective over you and everything go on. She in your business, and you can't. My phone to go off. She be like, "Who's that?" I'm like,
you know, my mom really don't be in my business. But while you said that, man, shout out, my pa was up here this week, bro. We had dinner yesterday.
Okay.
That was pretty dope, man.
Yeah. I chilled with mine. When last weekend or weekend before one of them. I probably see him this coming week, but yeah. But let's do it, man. Let's get to the sports.
Get it, man.
Yes, sir. Congratulations to the New York Liberty.
Yeah. Hand clap for them for sure.
Yes. For sure. Won the WNBA championship, first championship in franchise history, and hell of a finals. Went 5 games, and that the fifth game went to overtime with the Lynx to decide the championship. Little controversy, last seconds of the of the fourth quarter that pushed the game into overtime. I'll go straight to that. I do not think it was a foul.
Oh shit, no.
I do not think it was a foul. But
Mm-hmm.
the unfortunate thing is when you have these players, some of them are going to get those type of calls that others will never get, which is I don't think it's fair. But I mean, that's the way the game has been played. I saw players like LeBron saying, that's not a foul. You got to let the players dictate the game and blah, 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 blah. And while I agree with him, LeBron also would have been crying for that foul.
Of course.
He would have been crying. He would have wanted that foul.
Hey.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All that.
Yeah.
All that.
Yeah. Even to me, listen, I don't know what a travel no more is these days. I don't know what a travel is. But it appeared to me that she traveled before she even went into her shot. For before the foul call was made.
Absolutely. Listen, man, ain't no such thing as travel no more. If you, I don't know, have you got a chance to watch Starting Five?
Who?
Starting Five on Netflix.
Yeah.
Right. If you hear on there, LeBron clearly says, "Man, I travel like hell."
Mm-hmm.
Right, like not a whistle in sight.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah. So the game goes into overtime. Overtime was terrible, dog. That was a terrible overtime. And I can get it, as far as from the links aspect of it. That call probably drained a lot out of them. And then, that homegirl fouled out. So, it was a lot to overcome. I get it.
Absolutely.
But great series nonetheless, man. It was a great series. And, even though you hate to see it go like that, but I mean, wow.
That's the way the cookie crumbles, my man.
Yeah. Inescu had a terrible game, dog. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Woo. Jesus. And Stewie wasn't too much better. You talking about Jonquel Jones put everything on her back.
I mean, we know what happened. We saw
We
We
know
what time it was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The fix was in. Fix was in. All right, so we had a bye week last week. Talking about college football, we had a bye week last week. We could talk about UGA Texas and Alabama Tennessee if you want.
Well, I feel like in both of those games, the two better teams won. I mean, Georgia, you talk about Georgia and Texas. I mean, Texas just got manhandled, right? Welcome to the SEC moment, right? Right. You had an opportunity to show and prove that you belong, and you did not. Your everything quarterback did not show up.
Mm-hmm.
You got bullied. You got manhandled, right? You got punished. They did. Even with some of the home cooking going on down there in Austin last week, They still got their ass kicked.
Yeah.
So
they haven't seen a defense like that.
No, fuck no.
It showed too.
Fuck no. And then as far as Tennessee and Alabama goes, right? Unfortunately for Alabama, I feel I'm not blaming it strictly on Jalen Milroe, but his weaknesses were exploited.
Mm-hmm.
And they just showed you. They show how young they were.
Lack of discipline at that too.
For sure. I wasn't even gonna go into the discipline. I think that's a given. I think we already know that. That's already something that we talked about.
Never seen a Nick Saban team that undisciplined.
They are very undisciplined.
Nigga, that final play, it was what, 3rd and 6, incompletion, and the wide receiver, he shoved old boy in the face and ended up getting a personal foul, 15 yards. So that turned that 4th and 6 to a 4th and 21.
What?
Yeah. And that play was to extend the game. They could have went up had they got the first down and continued down the field, but it ultimately ended the game. Like, yeah, undisciplined to the finest.
Yeah.
With those weaknesses you talked about, Milroe, the play calling is terrible to me too, man. And I just like Milroe. How many targets Ryan Williams had? Like 25. He was targeted 25. I think he was targeted 25 times.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
And that's the main thing that stuck out to me. I'm like, there's like this game, they've become so predictable because he was throwing the ball to Ryan Williams like almost every time. Like I'm like, damn, there's no way like Ryan Williams was open or remotely open 25 times to where he threw that many times and like didn't throw to no other receivers. Like he was just throwing it to him left and right. I'm like, wow, this is
It's
crazy.
horrible. It's horrible.
This is crazy. Became very one dimensional.
Damn. That's horrible.
Yeah. Yeah. And they lost. I mean, rightfully so. I mean, playing like that, um, the undisciplined part really stuck out to me the most. That's the main thing that stuck out to me.
Mm-hmm.
Out of the whole game. And I'm like, man, like, you definitely tell the difference between the Nick Saban team and the DeBoer team right now because no matter who you were on the Nick Saban team, you wasn't too big or good enough that you couldn't sit on the bench.
Right.
Because if you sit on the bench, guess what? That guy to come in and replace you, you might not get your job back.
Right.
You might not get your job back. So and them dudes understood that shit, but because the guy that come up and replace you might end up being a damn Heisman candidate. You know what I'm saying? Like you never know. But we got Virginia this week. I'm just looking for effort out of us. That's all I'm looking for.
12 o'clock game.
Yep.
I will not be in attendance. I changed my mind. I had to change of heart.
What network?
Oh,
oh, never mind. It don't matter. I was gonna say if it's a CW. I don't have good.
Listen, give me 1 second. I'll tell you right now. But like I said, I won't be in attendance, man. I'm gonna sit this one out. I just don't want to be heartbroken, man. I went back. I went back. This fucking CW.
When did that shit start to happen?
I don't know.
I know last year it started. That's when it really caught my attention because I'm like, well, why I can't find this game nowhere? And it's on the fucking CW. And I don't think we have won a game on the CW network since I've noticed that we've been playing on that shit.
I've never seen us win a game on CW.
What time we play Johnson C? What time we play Johnson? I know the basketball team played it, scrimmage.
Is that on Sunday or tomorrow?
I think it's. I wanted to say today.
It's today?
I wanted to say that. I mean, I could be wrong. It might be tomorrow. I mean,
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Let me check it out, brother. Well, they're not going to show that on the Yeah, they're not going to show that on Bleacher Report.
I'll be able to get it, but yeah, they ain't because they're not even showing it on ESPN.
Yep. No. Who knows?
But yeah, we haven't done good on the CW, but as far as I've known, that we've been on that shit in October 27th, Sunday. All right. But yeah, effort. That's all I'm looking for out of the football team is effort. That's it.
Right.
Right. I saw Marquise Williams talking about their team and how they started. What he said, 1-4, 1-5, finished the season 6-7 or something like that.
Yeah.
And that was his pep talk. Like, hey, like y'all boys, y'all can still do whatever. And I mean, hopefully, they finish the season out strong. I saw this. I got a alert earlier about college football coaches that was on the hot seat, and it had UNC, FSU, and somebody else. I can't even see that see it no more now, but it wasn't surprising to me.
Mac Brown will not be there next year. We know that.
I hope not. I hope not. It's time for new blood. How would you feel about Jeff Saturday?
Anything other than Mac Brown. Let's give it a shot.
Yeah. I hope we go the same route as basketball to keep it in the family or in that Carolina tree. But I mean,
But
I would like to
those
see Julius
those
Peppers and Dre Bly.
yeah, those are two completely different trees, though, bro.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Because the football tree is definitely not like the basketball to where it's kind of like, these guys are coming back. Because I mean, hell, Mac wasn't a Tar Heel.
Nope.
And nobody on his coaching staff, well, besides Dre Bly, was. So, you know. Yeah, but let's NFL. D Hop.
The rich get richer. Next.
Right. The rich get richer. Jerry Jones said that Derrick Henry does not fit into the Cowboys system.
What he said was he didn't know
But yeah,
if
if
he
he
had
had to see, yeah,
having the season
right.
that having in Baltimore
Mm-hmm.
in Dallas. Jerry Jones, we're talking about a 6'3", 260 pound running back who runs at 22 miles an hour at top speed.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, go to bed.
Yeah. But he also did say that he don't really fit our system, the system that we want to run.
And
Yeah.
my rebuttal to that is go to fucking
Right.
bed.
Absolutely.
It's Derek fucking Henry.
Yeah. He becomes the system at
He
some
is
point in
the fucking
time.
system.
Yeah. All right. It sounds idiotic to me.
Stop it.
Sounds idiotic to me.
And that's why the Cowboys will find some way to cowboy.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything NFL you want to talk?
Well, I was in attendance last week at the Carolina Redskins game. Oh shit. The bloodbath. But I was there for my homeboy, man. Shout out to my man D Bailey. Had a birthday. He wanted to go. He's a Commanders fan from this area, so I was like, all right, fuck it, man. For you, I'll go out there. Fuck it, let's go. Now I ended up going out there, man. Panthers wet the fucking bed. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say, bro. I don't know what's next. I have no clue. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. I can't give you the state of the Panthers. I don't have any insiders. I don't know anything. What I do know is that we are a very, very, very sad organization at this moment. And I don't think we can beat anybody else in the league. Maybe the Browns, maybe.
With Jameis Winston.
With James Winston. And he probably a daughter ass to death. Maybe. So I'm expecting the number one pick.
Y'all got this draft, right?
Yeah, we have a first round.
Okay. Y'all didn't trade this one. All right.
No.
I feel the same way about my team. The state that we're in, injuries, and I mean it's just rough. I think this week will be a true indicator to let us know if we need to go out there and grab a receiver. There's some that's out there to be had. I'm not gonna say they're game breakers, but we need somebody. To not have Ayuk, Samuel, Jennings on the field is and then to add in McCaffrey, that's not good. But your top three receivers, and then your McCaffrey could be a leading receiver on the team, catching out the backfield. I mean, who knows? But putting faith in Parasol, Ricky Bell, and who the fuck knows whoever else coming, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not the greatest at all. So I expect us to we should go after somebody.
Right.
Did you get a chance to watch the Jets last Monday?
No, I did not waste my time.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, hey, when you feel like you got a window that's open, you got to go for it. So I can't blame them, but this is the other side of it that happens when that team you put together don't pan out, and it's supposed to be one of the best rosters in the league. It's just, yep, yep. Um, WNBA started. LeBron and Bronny got on the court together, shared about 3 minutes.
NBA started.
Yep, yeah, I'm sorry, NBA started. Yes, LeBron, Bronny shared about 3 minutes on the court. Lakers got a big win over Minnesota, which didn't look that good at all, especially Julius Randle.
He showed up the next night though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that was a great moment for LeBron and Bronny. I found it funny that Bronny said before the game that he doubt well, he doesn't know, but he doubt he'll even get in the game, being that it's a season opener and setting the tone. I was just looking like, these motherfuckers think we stupid, dog. Like, they're gonna get this moment out the way right now. So game 2, game 3, game 4, game 5, we don't have to hear none of them questions. The media like, well, when is this gonna happen? When is it? They gonna get that shit out the fucking way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And JJ Redick very, very smart for doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Yeah,
whomever,
absolutely.
Genie Bus, whoever the fuck.
Yeah. Let's get it out the way. Yeah. But anything on NBA you want to talk about?
No, it's still early.
Yeah, early season. Mets and not Mets and Dodgers, Yankees and Dodgers start tonight. Not the biggest baseball guy, but I do watch playoffs, and it's been a pretty good playoff series. This is probably going to be a historic World Series, being that the two teams that you're talking about, Dodgers, Yankees, East Coast, West Coast, then the Dodgers were Brooklyn Dodgers. So I mean, it's a whole lot of history, and then the players that you got on both sides, you got loaded rosters. So
Yeah.
it's I wouldn't mind seeing a 7-game series. You know,
Right.
that always sounds good when it's not your team, right?
Yeah.
Most of the time, you like, I hope my team
Yeah.
put this motherfucker away. Like, because I never want to see the Tar Heels. Like, if it's guaranteed that we're gonna win that buzzer beater, then yes, I don't mind it. But anything like, I don't never want to see a close game because it might be too close to cover for me, like to where we can lose. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Um.
I want to put a motherfucker in the dirt. Fuck that.
Yeah, yeah. Early. There was a veteran in Atlanta named John Robert Smith, right? Um he went to the VA to admit himself because he felt like he was going to hurt himself. He had been having, I guess, suicidal thoughts or thoughts of hurting, himself or maybe somebody else. So he admitted himself he took himself to the VA hospital to have himself admitted so they can, I guess, give him the help he need, right? During his time there, when he was going there, he was confronted by the security police, and I guess he felt harassed or threatened by them. So he pulled out a knife, and they started to chase him or whatever, follow him. He ducked off in a room to get away from them. In the room was a nurse and a patient. So they opened fire on him and killed him because they felt like he was a danger to the nurse and to the patient in that room. So the family has, did what they could do. And by the way, this is a black guy, but I'm just saying that to give more context. I mean, it doesn't really matter in the story, but family, of course, had, investigations done or whatever else. The police was found, that they did the right thing, no wrongdoings.
Hey, dog. I mean, it don't. In a situation like that, you can't say, "Hey, oh well, he's just mad because we didn't see him or he wasn't seen." If it's patience and it looks like a hostage situation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we always ask the questions like, could they have done this? Could have been stun guns used, or or whatever else. But I mean, who knows? I do. I think the thing that stuck out to me the most is, veteran, dealt with suicidal issues, anxiety, PTSD, a lot of stuff. So I mean,
Right.
I say that to say that because both of us, you and I, are veterans, and I'm pretty sure a lot of our listeners, viewers, are veterans too. You know, is sometimes it's hard to seek help.
Mm-hmm.
I think when you notice those signs, that's when, I mean, you definitely, and I think it helps to have a great support system too. You know, um,
Agree.
people that watch know when you're outside of your norm, and can help you find, help you get that help, that's needed. A lot of people don't understand, that it just because it don't look like you're going through something, you definitely, you can definitely be going through a whole lot, but you just mask it. And a lot of us do that.
Facts.
Mm-hmm. It was just, sad more or less to hear, that he felt that way and he seeked the help, went to get the help and the shit went left. Whether he was right or wrong or whoever was right or wrong, he ended up losing his life. So, I looked at him like, damn, this man, he recognized the signs and realized he needed help and, ended up losing his life. Wow.
Right.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. I saw that the Exonerated Five, formerly known as the Central Park Five,
Mm-hmm.
they are actively suing Donald Trump because
Yep.
during a recent rally, he basically still accused them of being innocent because he said they pled guilty, which they never did. By reports, they never did. But at a rally, he said, "Well, if they wasn't guilty, why they pleaded guilty?" And a whole bunch of other stuff, basically slandering their name, and now he's getting sued for it.
Yeah. He just needs to shut the fuck up.
Right.
Right. Like, he's putting his foot in his mouth week in, week out, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Um, freedom of speech, yes. However, like, again, obviously this man doesn't read the room, or he just doesn't give a damn. And that's
Right.
what it looks like to me. Listen, people, get out there, vote.
Please do.
Get out there and vote.
Uh, we're talking 25 to 30 years later, right?
Yeah.
Central, yeah, something close to it.
Probably more than that. Probably
Yeah.
more than that.
Oh
No,
yeah.
no,
I think it's
definitely
the
more than that.
early 90s. Yeah, early 90s. So we talking
Yeah.
a good 35, 30, yeah,
Yeah.
30, 35 years at least.
Definitely longer than, yeah. A while ago.
Yeah, yeah. He gotta let it go. I mean, I don't know the reason to even talk about it or bring it up, to be honest with you. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I think he doesn't have a problem with looking uh idiotic to us. Um anyway. Um so Diddy's children released a statement and in short it says we stand united supporting you, our father, every step of the way. We hold on to the truth knowing it will prevail and nothing will break the strength of our family.
Okay.
I mean, that's what they're supposed to do, right?
Yeah, of course. At the end of the day, they daddy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
they gonna ride for their dad, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I would expect them to, much like your kids will ride for you and my kids will ride for me, right? Not throw us up under the bus, especially if he's been an active, present father. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Of course they're gonna ride, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think a statement needed to be released?
I don't know why.
If you was an advisor or a publicist, would you have advised them to release a statement or just
I
we gonna keep quiet?
I don't really know that game, but if I
Mm-hmm.
was in that game, I definitely would be like, yo, just chill. Like, y'all as kids, just chill out. Y'all just stay out the way.
Right.
Everybody, all parties involved need to lay low.
Yeah.
If you're attached to Diddy, lay the fuck low.
Mm. I don't know if you saw it or not. I posted something on my in my stories the other day, and this lady said basically she divorced her husband because he fell on hard times or something like that. Or something happened, and
Mm.
the guy said, well, whatever happened to love? And she said, well, I don't think he really loved me because a man that really loves a woman won't fall on hard times.
Bro, are we really talking about this shit?
I, as stupid as it sounds, I was like, it's
It,
sad that it is women out here that feel that way and think that.
man, listen, she's an idiot. She
To
doesn't honor her vows.
nah,
because they definitely say for rich or for poor. So, right, like so. I mean, and I'm not gonna knock anybody for not honoring their vows because I've been guilty of not honoring mine completely. However, to divorce a man because his money coming up a little short,
right? Things happen with people.
Yeah, come on, man. What are we talking about, brother?
I'm gonna play this clip for you real quick. This is
Let's do it.
Deion Cole talking to Shannon Sharp. Let me know if you can hear it or not.
Have you ever got caught cheating?
I did. I got caught cheating. I was living with this girl and came home, turned the light on, and the other girl I was dating
Was in
the house with her.
I was like, I got the wrong apartment.
And they both was like this. Yeah, motherfucker, what you gonna do now? Yeah, and da-da-da. And I sat there calm. I was confident. I was cool as the Fonz. I sat there and was looking at both of them. And they did all they, what you gotta say now? What you gotta say now? And I was cool as ice. I just said, who gonna stay with me? Which one of y'all gonna stay with me? That's who I'm explaining to. Wow. And one of them was like, see, I knew you didn't care, motherfucker, and left. And the other one sat there and was crying. I said, you leaving too? And she just sat there and she was like, and that's what I explained it to, and me and her, we kept it going.
Deal, that get cold. That's cold. I would try that one. If I ever get caught, I would try that one. Which one? I'm only explaining one time.
I'm only explaining one time to one person.
You? Or you?
You or you. Who am I talking to?
Wow.
And I talked to her, me and her, we was cool. Ooh. Yeah. And I told her exactly what happened on some real shit.
That's the clip.
Some play ass shit, man.
Very.
I've been in a similar situation though. Very, very similar.
I like it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like it.
Yeah, me too. I mean, shit. I
don't have that much energy. I'm going to talk to whichever one I need to talk to. I know one of y'all is going to leave me. Both of y'all might leave me.
Real spill, man.
But whoever going to stay with me, I'm going to tell you what happened. If I got to apologize, if I hurt you, we going to lay it all right here. I don't need to do this shit twice.
Brother, man, I have been there. Yeah, I mean, shit. When it happened to me, I just, I opened up the door. I opened up the room door, the hotel room door. Had one behind me. This is many moons ago, listeners. But open up the door. Had one behind me, right? Open up the door. The other joint in the bed. Look up like, I'm like, oh. I try to close the door. Try to bend the corner. Try to bend the corner. I'm like, fuck. All right, let's just go in the room, bro. Everybody, let's just go in the room. Let's just chill. Let's go. Let's do it. Fuck it. Let's do it.
Right.
Right. Well, the crazy part about it is both of them came back.
Hey. I was telling my homegirl this other day, and we've talked about this before. Probably on podcast, but because there was a saying, somebody said, if this woman loves you enough or whatever else, she'll lie to herself about you.
In a lot of cases, I believe it.
A man too, and it is for our listeners. Listen, we're not. It's just not relegated to women, because a lot of niggas will lie to themselves about a woman to make themselves feel better about what's going on and what they doing. But in this case, we're talking about women because we like women.
Yeah,
I like that though. That clip, I like that. And I would respect that from a man or a woman. Like, hey, look, you caught me. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to explain it to whoever needs, whoever's going to stay. You're going to leave me? We don't have nothing else to say. I mean,
right.
As harsh as that shit sounds. Yeah. I saw this thing, divorce rates. So divorce rates between men and women is 49%. Right?
Okay.
Divorce rate between men and men is 28%. Divorce rates between women and women are 72%.
Okay.
And then it had a question in there. So are men really the problem in these relationships?
That's a loaded question, Rick.
It is. And she was interested in me, though. I was like, oh, look at these numbers. Oh, no, now.
I will say, though, right? Like, I mean, obviously, I'm not a woman, but to hear the woman on woman, rate be so high, right? That's not, I don't know if it's necessarily alarming, right? Because, we know that women want to make their stamp or leave their stamp on the household or on their relationship in whatever
Right.
way, shape, or form, right? Much like men do too, but women is a little different, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you have two that's trying to do the same thing, right? I would imagine that it would be kind of sticky, man. Be a sticky situation.
Yeah. Yeah. But because I hear this a lot from women that like women that have been in relationships with women, and I've heard them say or express like how hard it is to deal with a woman. I've heard that a lot. So not the dog pile of talk about women. Women, y'all not the problem. Some of y'all are. Some of y'all are. Some of y'all are. Just like some men are. But yeah. You had a lady, right? And she was a little flirtatious, right?
Okay.
But always respectful of you. Is that a problem?
She's flirtatious, but always respect.
Right. And you had the ultimate, like you knew for a fact, like that she's not gonna fuck around with you. She ain't gonna do nothing behind your back, but she flirts.
Well, that flirt word is some people look at flirting and some people look at flirting as simple casual conversation, man. So this all depends on what it is, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like not too much not too much now. You know what I'm saying? If you are a person that likes to talk and converse or whatever, whatever that looks like when you're out and about, then okay, all right, I get it, right? Like I ain't gonna eat your lunch for that. Just not too much, man.
Okay. Yeah, I like to think I'm secure enough in myself that, especially if I know that she's not going nowhere, she ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I do think, well, like you said, flirting could be looked at a lot of different ways, but
yeah, man.
I would like to think that, okay, if she flirts, she knows what's taken a little too far versus, i.e. something that, she wouldn't accept from me.
You would hope so. Because guess what? Right? Like when it comes down to flirting, right? Like, you just got to establish those boundaries, right? Like, and we've talked about boundaries so many times on our pod, man. Like, I've been in situations where a woman didn't want another woman dancing on me, said because our private parts are too close to one another. And my rebuttal to that was, all right, well, where I'm from, people go to, clubs or whatever to dance.
Right.
Right. And it doesn't mean that this person wants me. It doesn't mean that I want this person. It might be simple as we both like this song and that's what it's going to be.
Thin line between boundaries and insecurity, because you could have looked at it as either way, because you could have been like, you know what? I'm not going nowhere. I fuck with you, heavy. So, this ain't nothing to me.
Right. But ain't nobody trying to hear that shit when they got whatever got stuck in their mind.
Hell no.
Could be insecurity, right? And now that I think about the last encounter I had like that, the Joker told me, you know how many times I've been cheated on, and my people see this and see that. So if hear this, that, and the third, then
I got a clip I'm gonna play next week. Actually, the lady Paris, was talking about that far as in women saying that exact word, bring it like talking about what happened to them in a previous relationship, bringing that to another, we'll listen to it. So I saw this question. All right. Would you date someone who has a friend with benefits that they have exercised, those benefits prior to you, and now you're in a relationship and they are still in regular contact with this friend with benefits?
Yeah, I think that's a little too much, bro.
Yeah.
Right. I'm not gonna judge you. I'm not gonna judge you for having your friend with benefits because you are human. But if we are deciding to take the next step as a couple, that's too much. That's too much. It's especially if that person is in within close proximity.
Right. Because they are fucked and they will fuck. And if something happens between y'all and y'all break up, they're gonna go back to fucking this person.
It's very high. It's highly likely, yes.
So, do you ask them to break off the friend? Like, so how does that conversation go for you?
I think for me, I'm gonna let the person know, like, hey, listen, lady, like, all right, it's not about me being insecure, right? But more than anything, right? Like, if you want me to lock in with you and you want me to make sacrifices, I need you to make sacrifices. That's what I think, right? Like, at the end of the day, right? Because right, in any situation that I've been in before, right, like I understand that there's certain things, there's certain boundaries that I can't cross, or certain relationships when it comes down to the opposite sex that I have to cut off. Not because I'm worried about what I will do if the opportunity presented itself, but just being who I am and understanding the other person. You know what I'm saying? The other person got feelings, right? So that's what I'm looking at. Like, all right.
Yeah, it wouldn't sit right with me. Knowing that, this is somebody that she has had sex with prior to me. And if something was to happen, well, they still have some kind of sexual chemistry and sexual, going on to where if me and her didn't, work out, that it's going to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's still there.
The reality of it is 9 times out of 10, even if you cut it off, and most people that are in situations like that or got somebody that's always lingering, right? The two parties know, even if you got to cut it off for the sake of your relationship,
right?
One phone call will change all that shit, or
Absolutely.
one big head text or whatever the case may be. You're right back rocking like a cut off stocking. So like, what we talking about?
I mean, if I was to think about it, if I was a friend with benefits and she called me and was like, hey, my man don't like the relationship, so I'm gonna have to blah 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 blah, but maybe we can catch up, some other time, and you already know, okay, well, it is what it is. If she was to call back,
or what,
or this happened before.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or she coming back.
Yeah, it's happened before. I've been the main dick in her life for the last 4 relationships. Yeah. Nah.
It happens. It happens.
It does. Yeah. Nah. Unapologetic truths. Let's get to these. Where we at? Yeah, that should I'd have to nip that shit right in the bud. Outside of talking about family, is there something a woman can say to you that would be considered a low blow and end everything?
Outside of talking about family, is there something that a woman can say to me? I guess not believing in my dream.
That's a good one.
Or not, you know what I mean? Like, not showing support.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't gonna support me, then go play in fucking 5 o'clock traffic. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna support you. And if I can't support you, if I can't get jiggy with what the fuck you got going on, then I'm gonna stay up.
Yeah, I like that one. I feel the same way. What about questioning your manhood?
Like if I'm gay or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't foresee a reason for a woman to ever think that I'm gay personally.
Me neither, but you
But
know
I
that.
do know women. I do know women that do that. I know I talked to one this week, as a matter of fact, that was questioning her nigga. Like told the nigga straight up, boy, you like boys, boy. Straight up, you like boys, my nigga. Right? And that nigga did not take that shit well at all.
Those are one of the main insults that women throw at men. Call you broke or call you gay.
If a motherfucker call me gay, I'ma laugh. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Like what you just did. What you just did, I'm going to chuckle. I'm going to chuckle, and then my response will probably be, "You want me to show you how gay, how not gay I am? I can show you. I can show you.
Mm.
I can show you. You really want to know? You really want to see? You really want me to go into this closet? Do you want me to go
Yeah.
into this closet?
You want
Not,
to dance with the yeah.
yeah, right. You want to dance with the
Yeah.
devil in the moonlight?
Yeah. What's a habit you are proud of?
A habit I'm proud of.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Hmm. A habit I'm
man,
proud of.
um, talking to the big homie, the most high throughout the day,
Okay.
every day. I'm proud of that. You know what I'm saying?
I
And
need that.
no matter what, I can, no matter what's going on, man, I'm still talking to the big homie. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no doubt.
I need to get better at that.
It helps, man.
Yeah. A habit. I don't know. A habit I'm proud of. Um, mm, Not smoking, I guess. I never fell into that. Never even tried it before.
I know you. Yeah, you're right. You never, man. I'm
Never.
gonna be real with you, man. You used to make me feel so bad. I was smoking shit, man. And you goddamn. I mean, obviously, I still vape or whatever,
Yeah.
but you used to make me feel bad as hell. Like, damn.
Well, you didn't smoke cigarettes either, though.
No, I ain't smoking no
Yeah.
cigarette.
Yeah.
I ain't smoking no cigarette. No, I'm just saying.
Look how easy it was. Was it easy for you?
To stop
Yeah.
smoking blacks and shit,
Yeah.
or smoking weed and smoking blacks and shit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Once I had it in my mind that I wanted to do it, right, and then more than anything, at the time where I stopped,
Mm-hmm.
it was like, all right, bro, like I need to not do this for one, and two, for my health, and also two, like I realized I'm like, yo, I'm buying all this goddamn cologne and body oils and shit, and I'm smelling like a motherfucking ashtray. That
Mm.
don't make sense.
Duh. Yeah. Right. Duh. Like what am I doing?
The fuck? I'm buying Baccarat, nigga, but I smell like motherfucking Virginia Slims. What
Right.
are we talking about? Yeah,
Right.
fuck
Yeah.
out of here. I smell like a pack of Camels. Yeah, right.
Yeah. I
At
feel
least
you.
now, according to this, I smell like when I blow this out. What the fuck is this? Fucking ain't even got strawberry kiwi pear. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Some kind of like fragrance that motherfucker can work with. Yeah.
Right. This
Um.
shit don't stick with your clothes at all.
All right. Should you date when you don't have your shit together? Let me put a alibi on this. Well, not an alibi, but add on to this. I saw
Right.
this thing that where this lady was talking about men that don't have their shit together shouldn't date. A woman in the comments said, "Speak for yourself, sis. I'm not opposed to not dating this man that don't have his shit together long as he has a vision, a goal, a dream to put his stuff together. To me,
Mm-hmm.
she said, to me, there's nothing better than seeing a man that has hustle in him and and
Mm-hmm.
and has a goal.
Mm-hmm.
So therein lies that question. Should you date yeah. Should you date when you don't have your shit together?
I don't know. It just, bruh. It just all depends on, in my opinion, it just all depends. When you know how your shit together, what are we talking about? We talking about finances. What are we talking about?
Finances. Yeah, finances.
Strictly finances.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you should take time to get your shit. Maybe you should take time to get your money right. You know what I'm saying? To get your
Mm-hmm.
get your coins together, man. You know what I mean? Because in some way, shape, or form or fashion, right? Dating is going to turn into spending a couple of dollars, especially. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, but society tells us a man got to pay the cost to be the boss.
True.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we can speak on that. I don't know. Well, I do know, but I'm not gonna go there. You got to pay the cost to be a boss, to be the boss as a man, right? So, like, if your coins ain't together or whatever, maybe you shouldn't be dating, or unless you just gorilla pimping.
Right. Yeah. I agree with you, and I mean, they're not all, but there are some women that are willing to. You know what? Like, I see potential in you. I like you enough, so I don't mind. Doing this or doing that. So I mean, but you have to be. If you find that woman, then I applaud it. But yeah, I think for the most part, you should be as close to stable as possible trying to
Right.
date. Yeah, that was 3, right?
All
right, we good. We can wrap it up.
All right, homie. Well, shout out to you, man, for keep this thing afloat, man, for adjusting your schedule for me, dog. I appreciate it. Shout out to the home team. Shout out to my kiddos, man. Shout out to Skylar and Adonis, man. Both had kind of rough weeks this week, man. But we're gonna get through it together as a unit. And keep this thing cracking, keep this thing going. As always, man, mental health is real. Myself or Red, who may not be subject matter experts when it comes down to it, but I can assure you, before you harm yourself or you harm others, please tap into Unapologetic Pod on IG and or Facebook, or our individual IGs and or Facebook. And I can assure you, before you harm yourself or you harm others, we will get you the help that you need. Shout out to Blanco in the back. He wanted to make his cameo. He looking at me like, dog, what you got going on, bro? Holla at me. So other than that, big dog, you already know what's going on with me. Different toilet, same shit.
As always, I appreciate you myself, man. Just to be able to share this platform and this mic with you. Shout out to everybody else that supports us, loves us, and continues to rock with us. I do want to give a shout out to my nephew, Andreas Maddox. He is in Fort Lewis. But he just bought his first car today.
Oh, what did he
grab? He said he needed or had to have something with a V8 engine in it.
What did he grab, Rich?
He got him a Dodge Charger.
Of course he did.
2010.
2010. Okay, so
2011 had 10K. Had 87K on the dash, which is not a lot at all. That's a damn steal.
Yeah, he got the specialist starter kit.
Yeah. Right.
All right. He got the specialist starter kit. Okay. Absolutely. Before you told me, I knew what he bought.
Yeah. Damn V8. For those in the military, y'all know what I'm talking about when we say that shit. He got that specialist starter kit. But yeah. First car. And he's actually just now driving. He's actually finished driver's ed and all that other shit probably about 2-3 months ago. Elected not to get his driver's license, do all that shit in high school because he was too focused on sports. So you say, but whatever.
Man, that man was scared.
Yeah. Yeah, but shout out to him, man. I mean, that's good things, man.
Good for him, man.
Purchasing your first vehicle and not having, your mom or parents there as co-sign, all the other stuff, man, that feels good. I know you remember that feeling when you got your first car, your first apartment, your first, all that shit. So, yeah.
I got my first car on my own, bro. Straight drop, bro. I had a motherfucking bubble Caprice. Kept me shit with the skirts.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Shout out to my family, my loved ones, all my babies. I can't wait to see y'all whenever we do get together.
Yeah, man.
And as always, we're unapologetic, we're unfiltered. Y'all know who it is. It's your favorite 2 North Carolinas. We'll see y'all next week. We out of here, y'all.
Take it easy. One time for my dog twin, man. Hold your head.
You know is. Thanks for listening to another episode of Unapologetic, the podcast. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.
Better follow me.